Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It feels so good to be back. I actually haven't filmed in over 3 weeks, so that's why I haven't given you guys an update on my project pan, but I am finally back to give you the update. However, the update I feel like isn't that great just because I was essentially gone for 3 weeks. I had to help out at my family business. I wasn't wearing makeup at all, not like a single ounce of makeup for the past 3 weeks, so I feel like that really set back my project pan a little bit. I definitely was hyping up my next update, but because I wasn't wearing anything for essentially 3 weeks, that really pushed everything back, because I really did go from wearing makeup every single day to wearing no makeup at all. So I feel like this update isn't the best because I definitely was hyping it up, but I still wanted to give you an update regardless. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. So starting off with my primers, you guys know I'm making it a goal to go through my primers, and starting off strong, I guess. It's just gonna go downhill from here, but I did end up finishing the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores primer. I already forgot what it's called because I did transfer it into this cute little bubble tea contact lens case. Both sides are finished now completely, which is great, which means I can move on to my next primer, which I already did note that it's going to be the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This one is just a mini size. I don't think this is going to take me long to finish at all, but I do have a lot of like little sample primers that I want to get through, and just a lot of primers in general. So I'm making my way through that, but this is going to be the next primer that's in. And then for my other primer, I always have like 2 primers ongoing, one for moisturizing and one for like pore filling, or one for like a glowy, dewy look. But this one is from Evidence Skincare. It's their peptide primer. This one's a little bit hard to sort of calculate where I'm at, but every time I do apply my makeup, I use about a pump of this, and it just feels like a moisturizer. This product definitely is like a 2-in-1 because it's also skincare as well, and there's a lot of skincare products I also want to get through, so this just works great all around. I'm working my way through it. It is a pretty big bottle though, so I don't know when I'm gonna be done with this, but slowly but surely. Then let's talk about my complexion. I have the COSRX Propolis Ampoule Cushion. I told you guys last month I was going to change out the sponge. I have yet to do that, but I am going to today, okay? After I finish filming this section, I'm gonna literally film myself taking it out, changing in the sponge, because yeah, it's just getting a little goopy in here and I need to change it out. So you could say that I did end up finishing the first sponge because it does come with a refill. So technically I'm not completely done with cushions since I still need to finish up the other refill, but a lot of cushions do come with a second refill. So I'm finished with the first one, now moving on to the next. Well, what is new to the project pan? Since I am going into my winter, I know my skin is going to be a little bit more dry, so I do want to add in a concealer that I want to finish up. I've been noticing my concealers have been sort of adding up, and I want to just go through a few. It's been a while since I've added a concealer in, but the concealer I'm going to be adding in is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I especially love this concealer when my under eyes are a little bit more dry, just because this formula is very creamy. It's quite hydrating. It gives medium coverage. So I think going into the winter months, I would ideally like to finish this up maybe by September, because our winter ends around August, September, so maybe October. We'll see, but hopefully by the end of my winter, I could be done with this concealer. And although I love it, I just also do have a lot of concealers I need to go through. I have a lot of makeup that I need to go through. That's why we're doing project pan. But then let's talk about my brow products. The brow pencil is still going strong. Oh my gosh, I know it's taking me so long, guys, but I do use such a little of this every time I do my brows, so I feel like that's why it's taking me so long. But we really are almost done with this. Like, there's just so little left, so hopefully maybe in 2 months I can finish this up, but I've been saying that for a while now. Then let's talk about my brow powder from Jason Wu. That middle shade is creeping up to the top frame, which is my goal. I'm just crawling my way up with my brush, so I definitely see a bit of difference there, and I feel like my brow powder always is a little bit more steady, so that is always good to see. Then onto my eyeshadow palette. This is the 3CE Overtake palette. I feel like I see a big difference from the previous update, especially with that top metallic. I've been going hard with that top COLOURPOP metallic shadow for sure. I think I really want to work on like maybe using more of those darker metallics because those two are the only ones that I haven't panned yet. But nonetheless, I feel like, you know, it's still going quite steady. A lot of good panning. But yeah, hopefully in this coming month of June, I'll be able to wear makeup a little bit more so I can make more progress on all of my products. It's just essentially for the whole of May, I didn't really wear anything at all. But then to talk about my blush, this is the Flower Nose Unicorn Emboss Blush in the shade Right Peach. This was a swap out from the last update, so I swapped out my Too Faced blush for this because I wear this all the time and I feel like we're gonna see really good progress on this. It's just that, again, wasn't wearing much makeup for the past 3 weeks, and towards the end of April after my last update, I was filming my Flower Nose review. So I was using their new blushes and filming that review. So yeah, probably not too much of a difference today, but trust me, we're gonna see a pan soon. We'll see a pan. That's gonna be the same for my Fuego highlight from Dose of Colors. Although, I don't know, I feel like this lower half here, I feel like I've been digging a little bit. Like I said, what I mainly use this for is just for my nose highlight, which I did forget to do today. So let's just use a little bit while we're here. But I like to mix this in with my body lotion. I feel like that's a really good way to use up a highlighter, is to mix it into your body lotion, and in the end you'll get a shimmering body lotion, and that's really, really pretty. So that's what I've been using it for. But like I mentioned, we are going into winter. New Zealand has been having really, really bad weather, like really scary weather, like cyclone warnings every single month, honestly. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that trick, adding the highlighter into my body lotion, because it's going to be freezing. So we'll see how well I get along with this in the next coming months. And then for the last category, we have my lip products. So the first one is the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Playa Vista. I really thought I was going to finish this in this update, but I really do have like such a tiny bit left that I really do want to get all of that product. So it's not completely finished, but I think this coming month for sure I will finish this up. But I did end up adding another lip oil. I got ahead of myself, but I got started on my NYX ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil. This is the shade Cosmic Clique, and I've actually been using this one a lot. Like I told you guys, I wasn't wearing any makeup to work, but I was wearing a lip oil, and this was the lip oil I was wearing. So I can actually see there's a little bit of a mark here that I probably could mark today. So I got a little head start on my NYX lip oil. It's just very different. Like this one is very nude. This one actually gives a tint to my lips, which I really do like. So yeah, this is gonna be the NYX Luxe Lip Oil, which I'm excited for. Like I really do want to get through all of my Luxe lip oils. It's actually really fun for me to like go through all of them and like think about the next one that I want to work through. But this is the next one, and I can already see a little marking here, which is great. But last and finally, I have my Unleashed Glacier Lip Balm. This is in number 2, and guys, I'm so surprised of how much I have used this because it is in a lipstick form. So I thought I wasn't really gonna go through it that quickly, but now that you guys see it, I feel like I probably already used half of it, and I also did kind of snap it a little bit. But yeah, I really do love this lip balm as well. I've been taking it with me to the gym, in my purse, when I go out. Like this just has been a go-to. So I think that's why I've been going so fast on it. But we'll see how I do in this coming month. Hopefully, again, I have more time off. It is also my birthday month as well, so hopefully I'm able to have some time off for me. But we'll see how things go. I feel like I just been all over the place, and this update was just a little bit everywhere too. But essentially that was my update for like April and May, you could say. Hopefully your project pan went better than mine, and hopefully you guys still enjoyed watching today's update. Thank you so much for watching as always. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!